I'm Rachel, and I'm a yoga instructor.
And I'm Sarah, and I'm also a yoga instructor.
And this is Effort&Ease yoga, yoga that you can take anywhere and practice at any time.
Mm-hmm.
And this particular flow is called Detox. It's designed to give your body a break from sitting down all day.
Mm-hmm. Or if you weren't sitting down all day, you could still do it however you want, wherever you want. You can do it in a small space. You don't need a lot. You really don't need anything. You can do it at any time if you have your phone with you. So feel free to use it even if you don't work at a desk.
That's right. And it's short, sweet, and we'll get the body moving and comfortable.
All right.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
This flow does not assume that you have a mat, and you don't really need one. We won't be sitting down for the flow. It'll be all on your feet. We'll begin by coming to standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Separate your feet for this Tadasana, hip socket width distance, so that your heels are about 2 fist widths distance from one another. Roll your shoulders back and down, draw your belly in, and close your eyes. You can keep your hands at your sides, or you can place them in Anjali Mudra, prayer, right at your heart center. With your eyes closed, notice the little micro movements in the soles of your feet as your body seeks to balance itself. Begin inhaling a deep, long inhale, drawing the air down the back of your throat, filling your lungs from the bottom to the top. And then when the lungs are completely full, exhale that breath out, slowly, completely, lingering over the exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. For the remainder of this practice, keep breathing at your normal pace. Keep the breath steady and free-flowing. Take a moment here while your eyes are still closed to set an intention. It could be a thought, a word, a dedication of energy, anything that might bring this time more meaning, purpose, or simply joy. And then on an inhale, open your eyes and reach your arms up overhead. Find opposite elbows and pause here. Pull the belly in, lengthen through the crown of your head. Feel a little bit more space between each individual vertebra. And then keep pulling your belly in towards your spine and take your hips over to the left as you reach your upper body to the right, framing your face with your triceps. Feel the lengthening from your left hip bone all the way up to your left elbow. And then come back through center, pause at center, press down to the soles of the feet, lengthen through the crown of the head, and then lift up and over to the left, pressing through the pinky blade of your right foot. Feel the right rib cage lift up and away from the right hip bone. And then come back to center, pause at center. Little upper back bend. So think about pressing your chest up to the ceiling, reaching the arms back as far as you can while maintaining that opposite elbow grip. Inhale back to center. Release your arms down by your sides and reach behind you. Interlace your fingers. Pull your knuckles away from your tail. Bend your knees, pull your hips back to the wall behind you, and bring your belly all the way to your thighs. Keeping your belly on your thighs, your chest on your knees, so the knees stay deeply bent. Let the arms wash away from you. Up to you now how you take this shoulder stretch. You can find a little bit of movement shifting from side to side. Or you might take a gentle twist, drawing your right shoulder back, tucking the left shoulder under, and then moving it over to the left, so dropping the right shoulder down, pulling the left shoulder farther back.
Whatever movement or non-movement you've chosen here, if you stayed with stillness, come back to center. And release your bind. Bring your hands down underneath your shoulders. You can place your hands on your shins, or if the floor is nearby, place them on the floor. Inhale, look out, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. One more time on an inhale, look out, lengthen, find that long spine. Exhale, fold, soften. Bring your left hand directly underneath your heart. Again, keeping the knees soft enough that you can make meaningful contact with the earth. Bring your right hand to your left wrist crease and then trace a line up the inseam of your left arm through your heart space all the way up to the sky. Again, keep the knees as soft as you need to. I like to pull the left knee farther forward, the right hip farther back. If you have the space to add on, you can bring your left hand through your legs and find your right wrist behind your back, taking your eye gaze over your right shoulder. And then gently unwind, place your left hand down, and slowly lower your right hand back down to meet the left. Pressing into your right hand now, trace your left fingers up the inseam of your right arm, through your heart to the sky. Now again, I like to bend my right knee, pull the left hip farther back. That's an option. You can also keep both knees super soft, or you can keep the legs straight. Stay here, stretching the shoulders apart in opposite directions, rooting down with your right hand reaching up through your left fingers, or find the bind if you like. Thread your right arm through the space between your legs and find your left wrist behind your back. Getting a nice hamstring stretch here and a twist at the same time. Then we return from whence we came. So place your right hand down, reach your left arm back up, and then thread the left hand all the way down to meet the right. Place your hands on your thighs. Bend the knees even more, and on an inhale, find a cow in your spine. Tip your tailbone up, arch your back. Exhale, round and curl, cat. Pull the belly in, tuck the tailbone under. Again, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Chin to chest, belly button to spine, round and curl. 3 more. Inhale to open. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together, broaden through the collarbone. Exhale, draw the shoulders in towards one another. Press the space between the shoulder blades out and back. Last one. Inhale, spread the sits bones. Exhale, tuck the tail. Keeping your chin to your chest, bring your hands all the way up your thighs. Meeting once again in Tadasana, roll the shoulders back and down. Bring your right hand outside of your right thigh, reach your left arm up. Bend the right knee and bring your right hand to the inside of your right ankle. Grabbing the ankle with all 5 fingers, thumb is included with the grip. Bring the knees together to square. Now you can stay right here. This is a really nice quad stretch, or you can start to kick into your hand, stretching your left arm up, gradually bring your body down for a standing bow. The degree to which you take this pose is entirely up to you. What we're working on is opening through that right hip and stretching the shoulder. Now bring the right foot back down, or keep it lifted. Interlace the hands in front of your right shin. Pavana, wind removing standing. Pull the right thigh up and into your chest. And then lower the right foot to meet the left. I did not lower very gently. You might also struggle with the balance there. It's okay. It's why we're practicing. On an inhale, we're going to reach the right arm up now. Left elbow into your waist, left palm up.
All 5 fingers pick up the left ankle from the inside at the ankle joint. Bring your knees together to square first. Now remember, the pose can stay right here. You're getting a nice quad stretch and already starting to open both the left hip and the left shoulder. If you want to add on, start to kick. As you kick, charge your body forward, stretching the right shoulder forward with your chin, and stay with it. Kicking and pulling in equal and opposite directions for 5, 4, 3, I'm falling, 2, did you not fall?
No,
You stayed. She is. 2, and then if you manage to stay, you keep staying. And now we're gonna come back through center. Remember, you can lower that left foot down or you can keep it lifted as we move into Pavana. Interlace the fingers over the left shin, pull the left quad in towards your center. And then lower the left foot to meet the right. Hands come back to prayer. Keep the hands in prayer. And we're taking 3 slow breaths to close the practice. Inhale, draw the air down the back of your throat. Exhale, press the air out through the nose, keeping the lips closed. Again, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. And then bring your hands to your sides, meeting back in Tadasana. And this concludes our desk detox.
Thank you for joining us. I hope you feel detoxed. Also, you notice I didn't do the full expressions that Rachel did. Hopefully we'll do this so you can have examples of both things. So if you're newer to yoga and you don't necessarily, I need to talk next to the mic, and you don't necessarily have a lot of experience, or you're like, I don't know how she did that, that was crazy, we'll teach you how to do it. So you may see the options, like you will start here some days, and then maybe eventually you'll be in the full expression like she was, or on your own yoga journey to wherever that will lead you. So it's important to not feel intimidated by her doing a dancer in a flow. Doing a bow in her flow. But you can just do the modification and you can inch by inch get deeper into the practice. And we will also make videos to show you how to like break down that type of pose so then you can learn how to do it and do it in your desk flow when you're at work, which will be
And not fall out.
Or fall out.
Or fall out.
Thank you for joining us.
Yay, thank you.